If you're loving this podcast, be sure to check out our full lineup. From news and local politics to sports and true crime, find your next great listen right now at duluthnewstribune.com/podcasts. That's duluthnewstribune.com/podcasts.
Hello, Northlanders. It's Friday, June 30th. I'm Wyatt Buckner with your Duluth News Tribune Minute, presented by Minnesota Power Employees Credit Union.
The average MPECU member saves over $785 a year in better rates and lower fees. And with MPECU, every ATM is your ATM. With their free checking program, you get ATM fee reimbursements at any ATM anywhere in the U.S. Check out Minnesota Power Employees Credit Union's services online at mpecu.com or visit their offices in downtown Duluth, Arrowhead Road, or Miller Trunk Highway.
It's Friday, and if you're looking for some fun weekend ideas, Duluth News Tribune arts and entertainment reporter Jay Gabler has some options in this week's Best Bets.
Happy Independence Day. It's perhaps the biggest weekend of the year in Duluth as tourists and locals alike flock to the harbor side for one of the largest fireworks displays in Minnesota all year round. Leading up to the 4th of July fireworks at the 4th Fest at Bayfront Festival Park, we've got two more big Bayfront shows. Tonight, Friday, Flo Rida will be at Bayfront playing hits like Low, Right Round, Whistle, and more. Then on Monday night, Hairball tribute band covering the hair metal hits of the 70s and 80s. They always draw a huge crowd. That will be Monday at Bayfront. And then on the 4th is 4th Fest, with those big fireworks happening as well as multiple live music acts at Bayfront. It's a free event. And then also there are going to be fireworks and live music over in Superior at Barker's Island. So no matter which side of the bridge you're on, you will have plenty of explosions in the sky to see on Tuesday night, 4th of July. For more information on these best bets and other continuing coverage of the local arts and entertainment scene, check out duluthnewstribune.com. I'm Jay Gabler, and yes, I will be reviewing Flo Rida.
Now here's a look at today's headlines. The timeline for a long-anticipated Duluth student housing development has been pushed back once again. The Duluth Economic Development Authority voted 4-0 Wednesday night to offer locally based Titanium Partners a fifth extension for the construction of an apartment building that could bring at least another 100 units of needed housing to the doorstep of the Lake Superior College. The project, dubbed LSC Flats, was originally planned to start in June 2020 and be completed by fall 2021, but that schedule has slipped multiple times since the COVID-19 pandemic struck. A resolution passed Wednesday will now require the developer to begin construction by September 30th, 2024, and have it ready for occupancy by December 31st, 2025. Adam Fulton, the Duluth Economic Development Authority's interim executive director, told commissioners that they are supportive of the extension and hope to address the financial gap with the developer. Fulton said Titanium Partners has worked diligently to keep the project viable through what is called value engineering, despite rising construction and finance costs. The original budget for the project was an anticipated $18 million. The Duluth Economic Development Authority helped Titanium acquire a 6-acre site through a land swap deal, and the recently amended development agreement was entered into as part of that transaction. In the event of a default due to further delays, Fulton said the developer could be required to return the property to Duluth Economic Development Authority's owners, although told commissioners he considers that outcome quite unlikely. Superior National Forest officials say the Spice Lake wildfire is 100% controlled, allowing them to reopen all areas of the Boundary Waters Canoe Area Wilderness that had been closed due to the fire. All of the entry points and all of the lakes and portages opened at 12:01 a.m. today for campers to use as their permits allow. While the fire is no longer a threat to spread, officials urge people to keep out of the burned area, located about 10 miles west of the upper end of the Gunflint Trail, due to the fact that still standing trees may fall at any time. Several days of rain and cooler temperatures have all but snuffed the danger of more wildfires in the region, at least for the short term, but a campfire ban remains in effect for the entire Boundary Waters. Across all of St. Louis, Lake, and Cook counties, campfires are allowed only in developed areas with fire rings. Now here's a look at your forecast, brought from the News Tribune's Best of the Best Awards.
Storm Tracker meteorologist John Wheeler here with the weekend just before the 4th down here. We're setting up for some really gorgeous weather. A lot of sunshine for the next 3 days anyway. Friday's high right around the lower 80s. Westerly winds around 5 to 15. Tonight, mostly clear, low near 60. Tomorrow, again, we'll likely get up into the lower 80s with fairly light wind and plenty of sunshine. More of the same on Sunday. Not much wind. Temps in the low 80s in the afternoon after being around the upper 50s to around 60 in the morning. Monday looks pretty good. There will be a chance of showers and thunderstorms Monday night into the 4th. I'm Storm Tracker meteorologist John Wheeler.
Thank you to the Best of the Best Awards for their support. The contest is an annual celebration of the best the Northland has to offer when it comes to businesses and organizations that make the Northland a better place to live. Nominations are now open and accepted until July 14th as the first part of the competition. Voting will take place August 7th to August 21st. Nominate your favorites at duluthnewstribune.news. Reporting for today's episode was done by Peter Passy, John Myers, and Jay Gabler. Thank you for listening to Duluth News Tribune Minute. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you back here next week.